So, in the last lecture, we have seen various ISO ISO standards. We have seen quality management, that is QM, quality control, that is QC, and quality assurance QA. So today we are going to study different views of quality gurus. So what are their philosophies? So, and also we'll see some case studies. So, what are the underlying qualities or philosophies suggested by quality gurus? So, today we are going to discuss views, philosophies by Deming, then Juran, and Corsby. So, these three quality gurus views we are going to study. So, several quality gurus such as Deming, Cosby, and Juran has made significant contribution in the field of quality. So they are largely responsible for the global adoption and integration of quality management in industry. They preached that management commitment is the key to the successful program and quality. They also emphasized that any philosophy to improve quality in a company needs time and cannot occur overnight. So it is not a one day process or one night show. It is a gradual process. So Deming is credited with impressive turnaround in Japanese industry after World War II. So Deming's philosophy. So Deming's philosophy. So Deming's philosophy emphasizes on the role of management of the problems. So problem management, the roles of management of the problems that industry faces. So Deming said that about 85% of the problem can be solved only by management, and so 85% can be solved only by management, and this involve changing the method of operation and are not scolding the workers. So without scolding the workers, by only changes the method of operation, and his ideas was to improve process and not blaming or scolding the workers. Means you should not scold the worker, instead you should change the process, that why he is making some mistake, such mistake. So that should be the approach. So in Deming's world, workers responsibility lies in communicating to the management the information they possess is regarding the process, and both must work in harmony. So Deming's ideal management style is holistic, and organization is viewed as an integrated entity. So what Deming said? So Deming said that the idea is to plan for the long run and provide a course of action for the short run. So Deming believed in the adoption of total quality philosophy and emphasized the never-ending nature of statistical quality control in the quality improvement process. So it's Deming's approach demands a cultural transformation in the organization. So Deming advocated certain key components that are essential for the journey toward continuous improvement. That is knowledge of the system and theory of optimization. So knowledge of the system and theory of optimization, and theory of optimization. To look into the system as a whole and not as an individual process. So knowledge of the theory of variation, then the knowledge of theory of variation, exposure to the knowledge, exposure to the theory of knowledge, exposure to the theory of knowledge, knowledge of psychology, and the behavior and interactions of the people, and also the interactions of the people with the environment. So Deming provides 14 points for the management that will sustain productivity competitiveness of the company in the long run. So Deming published a book in 1982 and 2000, uh, that is called Quality Management, and can be seen by readers to understand in-depth knowledge of the 14 point. So let me draw the Deming's cycle. So Deming proposed a cycle. So suppose this is A city act, implement the plan to improve the customer satisfaction. So we need to implement the plan. Then P, then recognize the opportunity for improvement. So first recognize, we need to recognize the opportunity for improvement. Then D, that is test the theory on the small scale. Then we need to test the theory on the small scale and then analyze the result of the test phase. Then we need to analyze the result on the test phase. So this, first we need to recognize the opportunity, then we need to test the theory, and we need to analyze the results, and then we can implement the plan. So this is the Deming's cycle. So this is Deming's cycle. So Deming's 14 points for the management provide a roadmap for continuous quality management. While implementing this point, certain practices of management are labeled by Deming as deadly disease or sins. These are management by visible figures only, lack of consistency of purpose, performance appraisal by numbers, a short-term view of organization, mobility of management, and this must be eliminated. And most of Deming's deadly disease involve a lack of understanding of variation. So this is the Deming's ideology. Now we will see another quality guru, that is Juran's ideology. So Juran emphasized on the 7-step process for controlling quality, which is employed by various organizations to control the processes. So Juran first visited Japan in 1950 and educated the management of large organizations about the need of management's commitment to attain quality. And the quality standards developed by Japanese are based on the concepts. According to Juran's philosophy, quality is defined as fitness for use. So it defined as fitness for use. Then the next quality guru is Corsby, Corsby. Corsby. So Philip B. Corsby has particularly wide-ranging understanding of various operations in industry because he started as a line inspector and worked his way up. So such first-hand experiences provided him with keen awareness of what quality is and what obstacles the quality are and what can be done to overcome them. He founded Philip Cosby Associates in 1979. His quality management grid identifies and pinpoints operations that have potential for improvement. And the grid is divided into 5 stages of maturity and 6 measurement categories in the evaluation process. So he mentioned this in a book, Quality is Free, in 1979. For in-depth about philosophy, he suggested that rational quality improvement approach is to prevent defects, and he defined that only performance standard is zero defect. Cosby emphasized on performance from the cost of quality perspective. So he preached to reduce cost of unquality such as scrap, rework, inventory, machine breakdown, inspection, etc. And these are the costs that leads to poor quality. So what do you mean by quality cost? So quality cost include various costs, that is prevention cost, that is cost that is incurred in planning and implementing and maintaining the quality practice so that the uh, the defective product does not occur. So defect doesn't occur. So then is external failure cost, that is incurred when the product does not perform satisfactorily after it is shipped. So that is it, we fail to rectify our defect and the product is shipped, and then the user has identified the failure. So that is external failure cost. Then is internal failure cost, that is uh, that is incurred when the products such as assembly components or materials fail to meet quality requirements prior to the transfer to the ownership to the customer. So that is internal failure cost. And then is appraisal cost. It is appraisal. So appraisal cost means cost related with the measuring, evaluating, or inspecting the products, components, or materials to determine the degree of conformance of such specified standards, that after failing how much it has varied. So these are the quality costs. Now we will see one case study regarding to the Stannis furniture. So Stannis furniture. So Stannis is a leading furniture company that specializes in assemble to order furniture. So home accessories and home appliances. So the company has stores across various countries throughout the world. So when Stannis wanted to open a store in Mumbai, India, a marketing consultant suggested them to seek the feedback from the customers at the other Stannis stores located in different countries and explain their ideal shopping experience they wish to have while shopping. So one of the customer explained his or her ideal experience as I always know exactly where I am in relation to every department. So another customer wished that if he is buying one product, other related products must be located nearby. So one customer described ideal shopping experience as pleasant and relaxing. So the managers were living with him that they have complete understanding of their customer expectations. So we will just write down all the feedbacks. So one customer said that I always know exactly where I am in relation with every department. So relation with department, every department. The second customer told that I wish that if buying one product, the related products must be located nearby. So what does it mean? So if I'm buying a cup, then the saucer should be nearby. So related product should be nearby. Then the last customer said that pleasant and relaxing. So these were the three feedback given by three different customers. So the managers thought that they have the complete understanding of the customer's experience, but the feedback was an eye opener for them. So they incorporated the results of wish list into the Mumbai project and made every person connected with the project aware of the alterations. The consequence was the development of new chain stores that has multiple story building in the shape of pentagon. So the building is a central area that acts as a base to has provided a place for resting and rejuvenating because of establishment of the Chinese fast food restaurant in Nescafe. So this So this experiment emerged as a huge success as the number of shoppers who revisited the store was increased. Shoppers began to spend longer hours at the chain store. The rating of the store by shoppers was raised to very good to excellent by majority of shoppers. And how services relates to customers loyalty in preceding scenario, and what are the new developments by the chain stores to Mumbai. So this, due to this feedback, they applied and they got the results. So this was one case study of Stains Furniture. So this was the case study. So there are also different quality gurus. There are like Shewart, that is Shewart. So Walter Shewart is best known for the control charts, laid foundation for the statistical process control (SPC) and modern quality improvement practices, including Six Sigma, assignable and chain costs of variation, and etc. Then another quality guru is Ishikawa. Ishikawa. So Ishikawa is also best known for its Ishikawa diagram, also known as cause and effect diagram or fishbone diagram. So seven basic quality control quality tools were emphasized by Ishikawa, and it was essential part of total quality management. Then the next guru is Tahuchi. This is very important, and you may have heard this name. That is Tahuchi. So Tahuchi is best known for Tahuchi methods, Tahuchi loss function design of experiments, robust design quality, engineering about the executive director of the American Supplier Institute, the director of the Japan Industrial Technology Institute, an honorary professor at Nanjing Institute of Technology. So he invented this Tahuchi method for design of experiment, which means if you are going to design any experiment, that how many experiments you are going to conduct, then you have to follow the Tahuchi method. That is, various tables are there. That if you are going to do 8 experiments, then the first and the last parameters need to be considered, and then variation in the middle parameters are considered. So then there is also, we have seen Deming, Cosby, and Juran. So this were the all the major quality gurus who have contributed in the quality management or uh, quality control methods. And if you want to gain knowledge and if you want to move ahead in this field, then you have to study the six sigma. There is Six Sigma, green belt, yellow belt, or black belt. So there are different belts which uh, which tells that how much you are call how much you are expert in this Six Sigma field. So this belt are relatable to the karate belt, in which you get some belt. So as it is from this technique is from Japan, so they have used this uh, analogy of belt. So hope you understood this quality introduction, and hope to see you in the next lecture. So thank you very much, and I will just revise what we have studied today. So today we have studied the views of various quality gurus: Deming, Juran, Cosby, the Deming's philosophy, then Deming cycle, Juran's philosophy, and Cosby's philosophy, and various quality cost. And then we have seen the Stannis furniture, that is case study, and then we have seen few other quality gurus, Tauchi and Stewart. And the future, if you want to see your future in this field, you want to understand this, you need to take the Six Sigma green, black, yellow belt. So this is the whole revision of the lecture, and I hope you attain some interest in this field and go ahead in this field. So, thank you.